Shrimad Bhagwad Geeta is the holy scripture which gives us complete knowledge about life and the soul and tells us how to live a meaningful, happy, peaceful, spiritual life without renouncing this world. It is a dialogue between Lord Shri Krishna and Arjun at the battlefield of Kurukshetra in India. When Arjun saw his kinsmen on both sides ready to fight, he was filled with emotions and pity and he refused to fight. Lord Krishna then gives him complete knowledge about the perishable body, the imperishable soul, and various aspects, and Arjun ultimately understands and he is prepared to fight. I present before you various chapters one by one. I am grateful to Srimati RAJI SEKHARAN who has given her melodious voice to recitation of Sanskrit shlokas. Chapter 12 Bhakti Yoga.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Krishna Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Dvadashodhyayah Bhakti Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhaktastvam Paryupasate Echapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha.
Arjun said, O Lord, between your devotees who are ever devoted steadfastly and worship your personal form, and those who worship the formless, devoid of perceptible form, whom do you consider to be the most perfect yogi?
Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Maya Vesya Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Te Me Yukta Tamamadaha.
The Blessed Lord said, those who concentrate their minds on me and are always engaged in my devotion with steadfast faith, I consider them to be the best yogis.
Etvaksharamanirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyam cha kudastamachalam dhruvam samniyamindriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataha.
But those who worship the imperishable, the indefinable, the unmanifest, the all-pervading, the unthinkable, the unchanging, the eternal, and the immovable, having restrained their senses, being even-minded, engaged in the welfare of all beings, also attain me.
Kleshodhikatarastesham avyaktasaktachetasam avyaktahigadir dukkham dehavadbhiravapyate.
For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifest, the path of realization is full of obstacles, as the worship of the unmanifest is exceedingly difficult for embodied beings.
Etu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya vesida chetasam.
O Parth, but those who worship me, dedicating all their actions to me, regarding me as their supreme goal, and meditating on me with undivided devotion, I liberate them from the ocean of birth and death as their consciousness is united with me.
Mayyeva mana adhatsva mayi buddhim niveshaya निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अध ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
Fix your mind on me alone and surrender your intellect to me. Then you will always live in me. There is no doubt about this.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
O Dhananjaya, Arjun, if you are unable to fix your mind steadfastly on me, then practice yoga, remembering me with devotion to attain me.
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
If you find yourself incapable of this practice, then work for my sake with devotion to me. Thus, performing devotional service to me, you shall achieve the stage of perfection.
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यदात्मवान्.
If you are unable to even work for my sake in devotion, then take refuge in me and renounce the fruits of your actions and be situated in the self.
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्याग त्यागाशान्तिरनन्तरम्.
Better is knowledge than mechanical practice. Better than knowledge is meditation. Superior to meditation is renunciation of the fruits of actions, because peace is attained immediately by such renunciation.
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धि यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः.
He who is free from malice towards all living beings, who are friendly and compassionate, free from attachment to the possessions and egotism, balanced in happiness and distress, and ever forgiving, ever contented, steadily united with me in devotion, self-controlled, firm in conviction, and dedication to me in mind and intellect, such a devotee is dear to me.
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः.
Those with whom world is not agitated and who cannot be agitated by the world, those who are free from pleasures, pain, fear and anxiety, such devotees of mine are dear to me.
अनपेक्षशुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः.
Those devotees who are free from desire, pure, skillful, free from worries, undoubtedly selfless in all actions, such devotees of mine are very dear to me. Those who neither rejoice nor despair, neither grieve nor desire any gain, who have renounced both auspicious and inauspicious, and are full of devotion, such devotees are very dear to me.
समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समस्सङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्थिरमतिं भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः.
The one who is alike to friends and foes, equipoise in honor and dishonor, cold and heat, pleasure and pain, and is free from all attachment, who takes praise and reproach alike, who is silent, content with what comes in his way, unattached to the place of residence, whose intellect is firmly fixed in me, and who is full of devotion to me, such a person is very dear to me.
ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धधाना मत्परमाः भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः.
Those who follow this immortal dharma, nectar of wisdom, declared above, having faith in me, are devoted and regard me as a supreme goal, are exceedingly dear to me.
Om Tat Saditi Shrimad Bhagwad Geetasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvadi Bhakti Yogo Nama Dvadashodhyayah.
Om Tat Sat. Thus in Shrimad Bhagwad Geeta Upanishad, the science of Brahma, the scripture of Yoga, dialogue between Shri Krishna and Arjuna, the chapter 12, named Bhakti Yoga, is over.